Welcome to Edify classes. Today we are starting a session for class 10 student. We are starting math subject today. We will start from the first chapter today, that is the real number. I have already written all the basic concepts regarding this chapter. The first topic here is to understand about the fundamental theorem of arithmetic. So it states that every composite number can be expressed as the product of prime numbers, which are unique apart from the order in which the prime factor occurs. So here, for an example, we have taken 28. We factorize it, it will be 2 into 2 into 7. We can also write this factor as 2 into 7 into 2. But the fact is here, all the factors are only 2, 2 and 7. So these are all unique. The same concept, the same topic we will discuss for any two positive integers a and b. The HCF of a and b and the LCM of a and b. If we product the HCF of and LCM of a and b, that will be equal to the product of the two numbers. So this concept will be used in the further questions. Take for an example here. We are having two numbers to which we have to find the HCF and LCM. Take for example, the number is 24 and 36. We have to find the HCF and LCM of these two numbers. And if it is given that the LCM is of 24 and 36 are 72, and we have to here it is given that find the HCF. Find HCF of 24 and 36. Then we will use the concept of this. Then we will use this concept. In the solution, we will write these numbers as the product of LCM 24, 36 and HCF of 24 and 36. And this will be equal to the product of numbers, that is 24 into 36. And after solving these two numbers, here it is given 72 is the LCM and the HCF is 24, 36. This will be equal to 24 into 36. So we will get the HCF of the numbers by dividing 24 into 36 by 72. 3, 3 1 is 3, 3 2 is 6, that is the 12. So here 12 will be the HCF of 24 and 36. In this way we can solve these types of questions. Next concept here is about the irrational numbers. If we will add rational numbers and irrational numbers, or either subtract rational and irrational numbers, then the result will always be an irrational numbers. Second one is rational numbers. If we product rational numbers with irrational numbers, the result will be irrational numbers. And the next one is, if we divide rational number with irrational numbers, then also the result will be irrational numbers. The third concept in this chapter is about the decimal expansion of the rational numbers. In order to test it, if either the rational number is terminating, non-terminating or non-terminating repeating, then we have to check here it is written here that let x be a rational numbers whose simplest form is p by q. Then x will be a terminating decimal only if q is of the form 2 to the power into 5 to the power n. Here m and n are any integer. If the prime factorization of the denominator, that is q, is of the form 2m into 5n, then the number x will be terminating. Otherwise it will be a non-terminating decimal. So the basic concept in this chapter is all these three concepts, and now we will see the questions regarding this chapter. So we will start with the questions from this chapter. We have already discussed one question regarding the concept of HCF and LCM. We will see next type of question here. Here, on the basis of first concept, the question will be like this. Prove that 4n can never end with digit 0. where n is any integer, any positive integer. In order to solve this question, we have to use the fundamental theorem of arithmetic. By using that theorem, we will prime factorize 4. So prime factorization of 4 to the power n will be here 2 to the power 2 into 2 to the power n. We can see here the prime factors of 4n. We are not having any factor regarding that is 2 and 5. So we can't have the digit 0 in this factorization. So we can say that here the prime factors do not have factors in the form of 2 to the power into 5 to the power n. So it can never ends with digit 0. So these types of questions are asked in these chapters. There are some more questions in this chapter also. We will discuss the rest questions in the next session. This is my starting video, so we are quitting this video this time. We will start the next session. There we will discuss the next questions. We will like to take your feedback. How was this class? It will be highly appreciated if you suggest any feedback. Okay, thank you.